What's up, everybody? Tricks Ridiculous back with another video. Snitch Ridiculous is on vacation, so I'm going to be covering for him today. But in this one, I got a bit of a salty one for you today, but I simply do not understand the decisions that are being made at Crystal Dynamics, and frankly, I have had quite enough of it. Now, what was revealed yesterday was, and should be in the market at the time of this video, is the Black Widow Avengers Infinity War uniform. All right, and it is a good looking uniform. I'm not gonna say anything about it. It's a good looking cosmetic, right? If you're a fan of Black Widow, this is a nice piece. What I don't understand is why we do not have a Spider-Man MCU suit or a Hawkeye MCU suit. Honestly, and this is not meant to be like a oh well, you're just not getting the suit you want. It goes beyond that. It has nothing to do with wanting a Spider-Man suit versus wanting a Hawkeye suit versus wanting a Black Widow suit, but it's just poor opportunity and marketing by Crystal Dynamics. Regardless of whether or not you want a Spider-Man outfit, maybe you're on Xbox and it's not even going to matter to you, objectively you cannot argue that it would be a money-making pursuit for them to make a Spider-Man MCU outfit. It doesn't, it could be from No Way Home, it could be from a different MCU movie. Regardless, the hype, and I'm just going to use Spider-Man as the example, but Hawkeye is a good example too. The hype for Spider-Man right now in mainstream media, nerd media, whatever, the demand for Spider-Man media is at an all-time high. All time. And for a company like Crystal Dynamics, who is allegedly underperforming, right? They're not meeting expectations and they have limited resources. The fact that they're not even capitalizing on that is frankly insulting. All right. It's actually ridiculous that they can be so out of touch, like their marketing team is asleep. And I'm sorry. And you can say whatever you want. Okay, yes, I know skins don't happen overnight, right? But they made 40 Spider-Man skins already. We all know that an MCU Spider-Man suit would sell like fire, right? So would a Hawkeye, MCU Hawkeye series, or Kate Bishop Hawkeye series, or both, right? Or all three. Jesus, it's insulting to the players who want to support this game, and Crystal Dynamics is not supporting themselves. There have been plenty of other games that, are putting out Spider-Man skins. Some of them are even free. And Crystal Dynamics has the opportunity to charge for a skin. It'll make them money, and they are passing on that opportunity. Now, you can say, oh, maybe it'll come next week. Maybe it will, right? Maybe this whole thing in a week, it's going to come, but they're still not capitalizing on the main opportunity. If you're running marketing for Crystal Dynamics, how do you not plan ahead that you're going to release a skin complimentary and celebratory to an MCU movie when you have that character in the game? It just does not make any sense. It is an awful decision to not release a Spider-Man skin. Like I said, I have nothing against Black Widow. I think the skin is actually really good, and I'm not just saying it because it's Spider-Man. I would say the same thing about pretty much any character. Like I said, Hawkeye, right? From the Hawkeye series. If, at the release of Thor Love and Thunder, I would fully expect a Thor outfit, right? So it just doesn't make any sense, and it's just bad business by Crystal Dynamics to not be forward-looking in these things, to realize, okay, and like I said, I understand there's probably a lot that goes into it. You've got the designers making the suits, you've got different agreements and sign-offs that have to be done. Guess what? Get it together, right? I mean, it's not an excuse. Honestly, this did not sneak up on them. Everyone knew when Spider-Man No Way Home was coming out. Everyone knew it would be literally the blockbuster movie of the fucking century. All right. And Crystal Dynamics is asleep at the wheel, and they've missed the opportunity cost to capitalize on a Spider-Man suit. So honestly, like I said, I mean, this is not meant to be a salty rant, but it's insulting to the players, right? Because we're here supporting this game, and they don't even support themselves. It's almost as if they've given up, honestly. And I'm at that point. And like I said, again, to back it all up and bring it all together, this isn't about one suit versus another suit. It's about not understanding what suits are going to sell. And like I said, for a game that, let's be honest, the game costs $10. It should just be free at this point. Their primary source of income is cosmetics, and they're not even tuned into what cosmetics are going to be hot at the time. It's not a mystery, guys. You don't need to be a marketing expert to know that a Spider-Man suit would be hot right now. Period. And it's like I said, it's just, and I know I'm going in circles here, so I'll end this video pretty much now, but it's insulting to players who want to support this game. They want this game to succeed. And for Crystal Dynamics, struggling with resources, struggling, underperforming to keep the lights on, and they're not doing their part to allow us to support them, it's bullshit.